Questions and answers. What question would you ask God if you had a chance? Well, here's one. How can I be positive when there's just evil everywhere you turn? A good question. Let's see what God has to say. Well, there's the answer. It's in the pages of that incredible book. But let's go on a little farther. Well, we are to remain positive amid widespread evil. Scripture advises, number one, to focus on overcoming evil with good. We find that in Romans 12, verse 21. Trusting in God's justice rather than fretting. Psalms 37:1, you'll find your answer there. And number three, cultivating a renewed mind. Romans 12:2. Well, you can stay hopeful by focusing on eternal perspectives and additional kindness rather than being overwhelmed by the negativity that plasters itself across every computer screen and every television. Seems like if it's not bad news, they got nothing to tell you. Overcome evil with good. Romans 12:21 instructs believers to not be overcome by evil, but to overcome evil with good, essentially breaking the cycle of negativity and kindness. So sometimes I do things that really just surprises people. I'll buy a lunch and walk out before they know who did it. I'll help someone pick something up. Find that happening oftentimes in Home Depot parking lot when some guy's bought something he possibly cannot pick up by himself. Acts of kindness. Do it to everyone, regardless of whether you think they're going to appreciate it or not. It's amazing what overcoming evil with good will do for you. Refusing to fret. Psalms 37 urges us not to be envious or enraged by evil people that prosper especially. Instead, it advises trusting in the Lord, doing good, and waiting patiently as evil actions are temporary and they'll be judged. Eventually, sin finds its way in a holy court of God, and for those that are guilty, it won't be positive. Guard your thoughts. Philippians 4:8 encourages focusing thoughts on things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, rather than dwelling on darkness. Now, that's not easily done. Sometimes the negativity just overwhelms us, and we drive down the road gripping the steering wheel with a very harsh grip, thinking, man, I think you understand what I'm saying. But we're to guard our thoughts. Think on those things, as Paul says, true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, rather than on the darkness, rather than on the evil. Think good things. Well, we are to maintain a spiritual mindset. Romans 12:2 calls for transformation through the renewing of our mind, allowing believers to navigate the world without becoming part of its darkness and its sin. Actively letting that light shine. Matthew 5:16 tells believers to let their light shine before others through good deeds, highlighting that active goodness is a direct response to this dark, evil world. Refuse to be offended. Actively choose not to take offenses personally, which fosters a quiet, strong, and positive spirit. Let's say it again. Actively choose. Don't be offended. And that will foster a quiet, strong, positive spirit. Well, pray for your enemies. Rather than succumbing to hate, praying for those who do evil, as suggested in Matthew 5:44. It breaks the emotional hold negativity has on you. And focus on service, engaging in acts of service and love. Galatians 5:13 is a good reference. It directs energy toward positive change rather than despairing over the evil that seems to surface everywhere. Well, this much we know. There's always been evil. Evil is the reason that Jesus came to redeem man. So we look forward to the time we will no longer have to deal with the issues that we see every single day. We'll someday walk the streets of gold and see him face to face. Until then, we seek him, his will, and we study his word. Someday, the eternal home we have will far outweigh the travesties we see here. Stay true. It will be worth it all. We'll see you on the next study.